Hey everybody, hey, it's Lee Godbold with Junk Removal Authority, where we help junk removal business owners make more money and live a better life. And we have an absolutely amazing announcement for you right now. On the eve of Independence Day, July 4th, we're gonna try and help your business, or we're gonna make your business more independent and better and you more free. And we're gonna start doing it by this amazing deal that we've got running on JUNKCON 2022, located in Raleigh, North Carolina, October 10th through 12th. Ticket price is normally $495. We're slashing $200 off of that, July 1st through 5th. So click the link in the description, get your JUNKCON ticket, and take advantage of this deal, because on July 5th, it's gone. It's nada. You're gonna pay $200 more. You're gonna pay $495 rather than $295 for this July 4th Independence Day sale. All right, let's talk a little bit about JUNKCON. What's JUNKCON all about? JUNKCON is all about education, motivation, and networking. And the timing on it, it could not be better. Going into a recession, which we're in a recession right now, we don't know how deep it's going to be, but going into recession, you have to be absolutely perfect. You have to invest in yourself and your business to make sure you know the right things that you need to do to make it through the recession. Not only make it through the recession, but grow during the recession. We don't want your growth plans to get derailed because of recession. There are ways to grow through it. At JUNKCON, we're going to be covering those. All right, so let's talk about speakers to start with. So you got a few different things going for you at JUNKCON. I mentioned education, motivation, and networking. Well, number one, the speakers we're going to have. Now, the top line guy, the keynote speaker, we are not going to announce until August. This guy has wrote some best-selling books. He's well-known in the small business world. You've probably heard of him. Chances are you've probably read one of his books. He is an entertaining speaker, absolutely amazing guy, and we're all going to learn a ton from him when he takes the main stage at JUNKCON. After that, you're going to actually be able to get autographs for his books. We're going to be passing out books. You're going to be able to get autographs. You're going to be able to speak to him, which is a really unique opportunity. He's going to be hanging out for a few hours following his speech at JUNKCON 22. All right, who else we have talking? So these are just some of the talkers. Number one, you got me. You hear from me all the time, I know. But I'm going to be talking about achieving the American dream, how to grow your business, make more money, and live a better life. It's a great topic there. It's going to be kicking off JUNKCON. We're going to have, this is really cool. This is neat. This is a guy that was not here last year and is one of the top junk removal minds in the world. Bennett Grove, Fire Dogs Junk Removal, based out of and started in Indianapolis. He is moving into other markets. He has opened up into other markets. He is expanding. He has over 15, almost 20 trucks plus. And he is going to teach us some of the things that he did to get Fire Dogs to where it is. The neat thing with Bennett is preparing his an operating system of checklists and SOPs. He's got a template checklist that he's going to be sending out on how he operates his junk removal company. So you're going to have something tangible you can take and implement in your business. So from JUNKCON, you can take this one thing and implement it in your business. Bennett is an amazing operator. I actually just visited him in Indianapolis. And his has amazing warehouse. His office space is all branded Fire Dogs. He's got a great staff, got a big staff, over 50 people. He won the Indy Star 2021 Employer of the Year. You have to be at least 50 plus people to have won that. I think the revenues was 3 million plus, maybe it was 2 million plus, but and he won it. So he has this junk removal company, this highly laborious job, won Best Employer of the Year. They audit the revenue, they audit the number of people, and then they interview the workers there. And they chose him, Bennett Grove, Fire Dogs Junk Removal, as the best place to work in Indy for 2021. Pretty amazing. We get to learn from him. That's awesome stuff, to be able to connect with somebody like Bennett. We get to learn from him on stage, then you get to talk to him, and you get to figure out, there's going to be just stuff you can pick from him that you're going to be able to implement in your business. Bennett alone will be worth the full price of $495. We're slashing $200 off for this particular ticket, so it's a deal and a half. $495. It's worth it just to hear from him and talk to him and network to him. All right, other than Bennett, what else we have? All right, we got Toby Stubbs going to be talking about insurance. There are things in your junk removal company, there are areas of exposure you have in your junk business that would scare the absolute hell out of you if you knew about them. Well, he's going to tell you what areas you're going to need to focus on. He's going to help run quotes on insurance while there and he's going to educate you to how to protect yourself and save money on insurance as you grow your business. So that's another speaker that we've got. We've got ADP. ADP is going to be in the house talking about junk removal, HR, hiring, managing, and retaining good employees. So important right now. And hey, are you guys interested in house flipping? If you are interested in house flipping, we've got the premier house flippers, Homevestors, the We Buy Ugly Homes people, going to be in the house at JUNKCON 2022. They're going to be covering House Flipping 101, and you're going to have time to speak with them at their booth following their speech, or actually throughout the entire event. If you're interested in real estate, a lot of junk guys are, you got to be at JUNKCON 2022 to speak with Homevestors, the We Buy Ugly Homes people. Christian Fowler, my business partner, is going to be talking about and presenting alongside Dan from Workiz. Workiz is the presenting sponsor of JUNKCON 22 and the premier dispatch software helping junk removal businesses grow. Christian and Dan are going to be talking about growing your business with Workiz, schedule jobs, dispatch, and invoice. All right. And the one other speaker, and we have a lot more than just this. These are just the ones we're announcing now. One other speaker is the $10 million man himself, Mr. Sam Schick. He's going to be talking about planning the capacity for your business, and you're going to leave JUNKCON with our capacity planning tool that's going to track your revenues and tell you when you need to add trucks and when you need to add people. All right. Final little bit of speakers that we're announcing now. We got a lot more coming. You're going to start hearing a lot about JUNKCON and speaker announcements in the coming month, in the coming couple months, as we get closer to October, the day of the event. Our Q&A panel this year are the Masters of Minds of Junk Removal panel, open for questions and answers from the attendees at JUNKCON. We got Mr. John Aguirre, Happy Junk Removal in Mesa, Arizona, one of the largest junk removal companies in the state of Arizona, if not the largest. Been open for a long period of time. He and his son has actually started another junk removal business in Arizona as well, in Tucson. So the two of them, John's going to be here. His son's going to be here. You can kind of hear a little bit about a father-son type duo. We got Mr. Jamar Christian from Junk Removal Rangers in Orlando, Florida. Jamar recently opened his company a couple years ago. It's already grown to a tremendous size. Jamar is also a spirited entrepreneur. He owns and manages a contact center that deals with large customer support for large corporations. He is just an awesome guy to talk to, very smart guy. He's going to be amazing to get his perspective. Drew Douglas, Junk Dogs out of California. Drew Douglas is in his early 20s, has built a 4+ truck operation in California. You're going to be able to hear how he accomplished what he's been able to do, and he's going to give input on the questions that you're going to have. We got the queen of junk, Miss Denise Sparks, Sparks Junk Removal out of Alton, Illinois, going to be here. Denise has been open for a very long time, and one of the original people in junk removal, been open for a very, very, very long time. You're going to be able to hear her perspective on building up Sparks Junk Removal. And we got Joe Weedman, Junk Relief out of Chicago, Illinois. Junk Relief is another great sizable company out of the state of Chicago. One of the largest independently owned junk removal businesses in the world is going to be on the Q&A panel at JUNKCON. All right, so that's the speaking side of things. Guys, that's only one part. There's 3 parts of this thing. You got speaking, education, and networking. Any of these speakers, just hearing one of those speakers, I will promise you, you're going to gather something from them that is going to be worth the price of admission. So Bennett, you go and you look, Bennett's speech is probably going to be worth like $2,000. So it's like you're getting a quarter. You just come in, you pay $4.95 or $2.95 if you get this deal right now. You got to click that link. You pay $2.95 or $4.95 depending on how quick you pull the trigger. You see Bennett. You're like a quarter price of what Bennett's worth. You're like a quarter price of what Sam's worth. You're like a quarter price of hearing what this Q&A panel is worth, JUNKCON 22. All right, let's talk about education. We have 20 plus breakout educational sessions going on for relevant topics to growing a junk removal business. We got 40,000 square foot of exhibit hall space, downtown Raleigh, North Carolina. That's going to feature the main stage as well as sponsors, tool vendors, insurance companies, marketing companies, payroll processing companies, dispatch software companies, just about everything relevant to running a junk company. It's going to have representation there. They're going to be offering show special deals. So you pay that $295. If you take advantage of this all right now, that $295, there's a good chance you'll save $295 plus from relevant vendors you might already be using, or you should be using, that are going to be at JUNKCON 2022. So we got the breakout classrooms, we got the main topics, the main speakers. Let's talk about networking. Guys, when you have 500 plus junk removal business owners come into one area, talking to those other guys, and they're going to range from not even in business to 20, 25 plus truck operators. There's going to be some franchise owners here. There's going to be successful independent guys here. There's going to be guys that haven't even opened here, to get all those people in one market where you can talk. That in and of itself is way worth more than the price of admission. So we could throw out all the speakers, we could throw out all the sponsors, just bring 500 business owners in and let them sit around and talk. I can tell you right now, you're going to get way over $495 or $295 if you take advantage of that deal worth of value. You're probably going to get thousands. It might be $10,000 worth of value just from the networking opportunities. So listen, guys, I'm going to be here. Sam Schick, the $10 million man, is going to be here. Bennett Grove's going to be here. A very well-known business speaker and author is going to be here. 500 of your other junk removal business owners, some of which are going to be your competitors, many of which are not, most of which are not, are going to be at JUNKCON 2022. But they aren't the most important people. Who's the most important person? You. You are the most important person to click that link. Take advantage of that $200 off deal. Check out brand new junk removal trucks, relevant sponsors, hear from amazing speakers, both inside the industry as well as outside of the industry, that are there to help you grow your business, make more money, and live a better life. Learn amazing stuff from our breakout classrooms. That is all going on at JUNKCON 2022 in October. We want to see you there. So all you got to do is click on that link, save $200, get a ticket for you. You need one for your manager. If you don't have a manager yet, we're going to teach you how to get a manager. But you, your manager, your spouse, all need to get to JUNKCON 2022, because whatever you pay to get to the event is going to be worth tenfold plus in the amount of value you're going to get out of it. We're working hard to make JUNKCON 2022 an amazing success. We look forward to seeing you there. Independence Day sale, July 1st through 5th, $200 off, $295 ticket rather than $495. We're going to see you at JUNKCON 2022.